Hi, Tiger fans. Mark Fitzpatrick with the Tiger Club of Kansas City. Today is September the 5th. Our guest speaker today, Sam Mellinger from the Kansas City Star. Sam, thanks for coming out.
Thank you, and thanks for standing closer to the camera so my head doesn't look as big. This is good. Thank you.
So, a lot going on this time of year, even more than you expected with some other breaking stories. But let's talk first weekend of college football. We probably determined Alabama's best team in the country, but it was pretty wild otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, there was a lot going on, and I don't know how you can say this kind of thing. I kept seeing the Alabama-Florida State game hyped as the best opener ever, which is kind of a goofy thing, right? But it was entertaining. It was entertaining as hell. And, I mean, Alabama showed up like a lot of people thought. I think the other takeaway, too, for me, and maybe this is schadenfreude or whatever, but is Texas losing the way they did to Maryland. I think that there was a lot of hype and energy and push for Texas to sort of be back. And I think if you're not a Texas fan, maybe you're like, yeah, they are back.
Yeah. Don't want to let you get away with Chiefs starting Thursday night against New England. Obviously a lot of hype. What do you think of the Chiefs this year?
I think they're going to be good. I think they're going to start 0-1, but I think they're going to be really good. I think that it's a really, really good roster. They've got some problems at cornerback depth behind Marcus Peters, and I don't know how good they're going to be against the run if backs can get to the linebackers. I think Derek Johnson, I don't know how fully recovered he can be from another Achilles injury like that. I think the front four, I think the defensive line is going to be better, but I think behind them it might be some problems. But I also think that that's what we're talking about. It's a pretty good team because if Justin Houston is healthy, and I think that's the most important thing, because I think if he's healthy and explosive, I think the last time he played 16 games, he had 22 sacks. And if they can get that guy, because he's a really good run defender too, but if they can get that guy, I think their defense can be not just very good, but I think it can be great. And I think that's how the Chiefs can win in the playoffs.
Quick thought about Mizzou, South Carolina on Saturday night?
So, again, we just talked about this, right, about how when you watch one team, you can get focused on the weaknesses and the problems. And obviously they had a lot of problems with missed tackles and defense. Mizzou did against Missouri State. But then I look, and they open as a 4-point favorite against South Carolina. And I didn't watch South Carolina's game, on Saturday. But, if nothing else, you got to figure they can put up 30, 40 points with Drew Lock and Jamal Moore and all the weapons that they have on offense.
Should be an exciting season. Sam, thanks for coming out. You're always welcome. Yeah, great guest for us. Hey, don't forget Mizzou versus South Carolina Saturday night at Faroe Field. And for more information on the Tiger Club, look at kctigerclub.com or follow us on Twitter at KC Tiger Club. Next Tuesday, Brad Loos, Tiger Scholarship Fund, will be our guest speaker.